So what we're doing here is we're looking at a very nice carcass. It's got some good marbling in it. This is a side of beef. The hind quarter, this is the hind leg right here. The back right leg. This would be called the round up here. This is a primal of beef. We have all the cuts, the primals over there on the side. In the hind quarter, with the round, what would be called an end meat, we also have a flank primal. Flank primal. What do you get from the flank primal? Flank steak. That's it. Okay, but still it's a primal itself. We also have this section right here. What would this be called? Rib. Hint. It's over there. Oh, he's standing in front of it. That's the loin. The loin is broken up and quite often used as two separate pieces because it's a big piece and it has what's called subprimals in it. That's why we have this line drop right through the center of it. We have our sirloin. Sirloin, it's the knighted loin. These are the jokes. Keep up, people. And then we have the short loin. It's longer than the sirloin, but just bear with me, okay? These are the names they gave it to them. When we get into the front quarter or the forequarter, well, let's just back up to this hind quarter. Something's missing from this hind quarter. They pulled it out at the packing plant, quite possibly because it's called the butcher's cut. And they didn't let this butcher get it. Those butchers kept it. But something y'all had last night for supper.
Hanger steaks.
Hanger steaks. That's right up in here. It's actually very good. Very good. It's actually a continuation, and that brings us right now into it. Kind of transitions into the forequarter. It's a continuation of the skirt steak, which is the diaphragm muscle, your breathing muscle. That's that muscle right here. The hanger steak would have sat right here. You get one per carcass because that's where those two diaphragms come together. All right? They took it out. Usually it's hanging off of the hind quarter. Into the forequarter. We have essentially four primals here. Those primals are the chuck, this is the big shoulder area. In England it's called the Charles. Hey, you guys got that joke. It's better than my Spanish class that I had in here later this week. Anyway, the chuck, the rib, is where your prime rib comes from, and we're going to talk a little more about this. The plate, and then we have the brisket shank. Contemporary meat guys will call that one primal. Classical meat guys will cut that in half and call it two. Okay? That's where we can get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7 or 8 primals, depending on if you split these. Okay?